Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Bone Podcast, where we discuss all things crypto markets. That includes the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, and of course, NFTs. Today, we're going to talk about the launch of Berachain this morning and the significant price action we've seen out of the Bera token. We're going to talk about the quiet burn of Pengu yesterday and the market's reaction. And we're also going to discuss, are these trenches cooked? Are the meme coin trenches actually cooked right now? And what's going to take to bring them back to life? I'm hanging out here. We've got Easy. We've got Clemente. Clemente, how you feeling this morning? What's up? What's up, big dog?
I'm feeling good. We had a little happy hour in Miami. Bodago's happy hour in Miami.
Why weren't you in the picture?
I left early.
Why?
I had a dinner I needed to go to.
Interesting.
It was just a dinner.
Yeah, with who? You and one other person, or like you in a group? Like
with my booth thing. No.
Oh, you're late.
One woman. That was the picture for people listening. We had a little meetup yesterday. The Miami crew showed out, so it was great. Yeah, Nick was deleting beers at an incredible pace. So we will.
How many beers?
15 at least.
You're lying.
I don't know. We'll see if he shows up.
Dude slammed a 12er just on the casual Wednesday. We got a weird Wednesday flow going.
Yeah, so we'll be doing those once a month. So if you're in Miami, pull up. No, but it's just funny now seeing meme coins. Ray, I was thinking about this morning. Funny seeing how like we fully pivoted back from meme coins and like fuck the VCs to now being like fuck the LA vape cabal. We're going back to VC coins.
Yeah, 100%.
Internet capital markets. Give me low float, high FDV, Berachain, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 100%. Matt Richardson in the comments asking if you should buy a Bodago today.
Matt, look at me right now, right here. These eyes. Go to fucking Magic Kingdom right now. On Bodagos. Deposit 2.5 Sol, maybe 3 Sol from Gemini. You're going to make a Gemini account and use code EASY20. Get that Solana into a Phantom wallet. And they're going to pick up a Bodago and join the Discord. All right, Matt? That's what you're going to do. It's not should I, it's when will you. All right? You're doing yourself a disservice in this beautiful bolstering economy by not owning a Bodago. Thank you.
In my opinion, it's a great time to add Bodagos. You can thank me later.
Oh, put a little Eric Trump there. Eric Trump was also shilling Bitcoin last night, wasn't he?
He did like the same thing with Bitcoin that he did with Ethereum. He's like, yeah, you might want to buy some Bitcoin. Might want to buy some Bitcoin, but this time he's a little smart and didn't add the you can thank me later clause to it. Dude,
this is so cringe. Oh my God. We have like Eric Trump doing this, and then I was looking at Aiden Ross's crypto account is a disaster too. This guy's just like
so funny. It's top tier comedy.
He's so ADD that he just posts like he started posting retard. Everyone repeat after me, say retardio. So it's just so funny. And then he like tried to call, he called out Frank and then deleted it. So funny, man. This is insane. Anyways.
Yeah, that was good. Good times. Love to see him getting into the action. We've got a lot to talk about. We're going to have a weather report coming over from Clemente. But before we do, we're going to let you know this show is brought to you in partnership with Gemini, one of our favorite partners. Easy, what can you tell us about Gemini? You're a big Gemini guy.
Well, I just told you. You need to go to Gemini, create an account, and trade $100. It's not, I understand. $100 may sound like a lot. That's less than half a Solana right now. All right? You just need to trade half a Solana. So, Matt, my boy, my friend, if you go create a Gemini account right now and you pick up that Solana right on there, you also can use code EASY20 and get $20 of Bonk free. From what I've heard, Bonk's burning another like 3% of their supply on the Lunar New Year. They're just burning that shit like it's, I can tell you, like it's firewood. All right. So shout out Gemini. Best fees, deepest liquidity, easiest on and off ramp, especially when some competitors just lock your account for no reason. Gemini's not doing that to you. You can actually get a hold of a customer support representative and an account manager to actually allow for you to ask hard-hitting questions and not be fearful that your cryptocurrencies will be missing in action for the foreseeable future. So shout out Gemini. Go use them. Our preferred centralized exchange for everyone on this show, including Nick and Pio, both of which are absolutely hungover to high hell right now. So that's why you only got the three of us. But you're slacking if you're not using Gemini. Go use code EASY20. It means a lot to me, and I have to beat the other two bozos. So far, I'm tied with Nick on total people who have traded $100. So please go do so. And by the way, if you can prove to me that you traded $100 on there, maybe I give away a Bodoggo to one of you. I just have to beat Nick. I just have to beat Nick. So if you're not using that centralized exchange, go use it. And just DM me proof. Post in the Bodoggo's Discord that you, in fact, have traded at $100, which, by the way, is as easy as buying one Solana on Gemini, which you can then transfer and go trade on BullX and potentially 10x it or send it to 0. But if you do so, I'm just going to randomly pick one of you over the next 7 days and just give you a Bodoggo. That's what I'm going to do because I have to beat Nick. That's it. If you want to see Nick lose and throw a temper tantrum live on this show, help us meet this goal. Please.
Love it.
I love
please.
this.
The please at the end is crazy.
Hopefully Nick doesn't see this and he can't react with his own incentive. And Easy just
he's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna give away $5,000.
Love to see it. And also, we've talked about this before. You may be hooked up on another centralized exchange, but having multiple on and off ramps is super important because if your one off ramp account gets locked, you are in trouble and you will be scrambling. And it does take time to set these things up. So having as many on and off ramps as possible is crucial in the crypto market for when you want to take that money out to real US dollars. That being said, let's jump into the weather report here. We've got a lot to talk about today. Let's crush this thing, Clemente.
Let's run this thing. My volume will not be as high as it usually is. I got a noise complaint yesterday. So
from the building or from the neighbors?
From the neighbors.
Oh, so not the building didn't noise complain.
What does that mean? What's the difference?
The building pulls up and is like, hey, your neighbors said that you're being a little rowdy, kid.
No, yeah, that happened.
Oh, okay.
The guy that runs the building knocked on my door. He's like, yo, dude, you gotta chill.
Wait, time out. Was this from singing the other day?
No, it was from being on Rasmer's stream. I got really riled up and just started being a menace. So it was not good. And they came in, they knocked on my door, and well, frankly, I've been a nuisance for the last week or so because I've been the living on a prayer. I was just shrieking. I thought I was gonna get a noise complaint there. And I've also been more creative at night. So at midnight last night, I was recording another song and I was just yelling again. So anyways, long story short, I have not been on the best graces with my landlord, but regardless, it's still Thursday, February 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck my building. Looking over at the crypto roundup, the majors chopped on the day with Bitcoin just under $99,000, Ethereum at 2,800, and Solana at 200. Over the past 24 hours, Barachain went live this morning, and the Bara token is currently trading at about $10 last time I checked, maybe running up to $11, $12. You can head over to their airdrop checker page and connect your wallet, take a quick trip to Portugal, and social media accounts to see if you earned any allocation. Next up, over 13% of the Pengu supply has gotten burned, and Kaido added the Pengu mindshare board. They're getting a little bit of the yaponomics added to their crypto to try to pump the price a little bit. Market doesn't really care. Pengu is down 12% on the day to a $1 billion market cap. Finally, MicroStrategy changed their name to Strategy. Drop the micro. It's cleaner, as they reported a loss of $3 per share yesterday. Yikes. PO is pooping his pants right now. Their convertible preferred stock, STRK, will also begin trading on NASDAQ today. We'll be watching for that. But that's the news for today. Back over to you, Ray, in the studio.
Excellent weather report, as always, Clemente. Lots to break down there. Had some fun trading the MicroStrategy tickers yesterday on the change of the name. Hit a nice little 2x. It would have been a 20x. We talked about that on our stream yesterday. We had a mixed results Memecoin stream yesterday, and I kind of want to jump into talking about that now. Memecoin trenches seem kind of cooked right now. It's very hard to find winners. We're not seeing the plays with volume post-migration really run that hard. There's 1 or 2 winners per day that come out, and they don't last more than 24 hours, really. What's going on right now? Easy. Are the markets cooked?
How
are you playing it?
Ray? The market fucking sucks. All right. It's been a bloodbath. And I think it's largely because of liquidity cycling in and out. You have the Trump meme coin, which hit, kind of fucked us pretty bad. You got a lot of bad volume there, which a lot of people exited the space. You have the Jupiter account getting hacked. So a bunch more large scale rug pulls happening. That Jupiter account hack had a lot of people confused because of the fact that the hacker was tweeting the N-word. And a lot of people said, well, could it be meow?
Makes sense.
Yeah, they were like, this is not out of the ordinary, which was surprising. But then on top of that, so like you have these large scale like scam type things. You have a lot of liquidity get drained. You have a bunch of the majors have a bunch of people down bad. So like all of like the Popcats, Flogs, Fart Coins, you name it, down bad. And I think that also hurts liquidity. Like if the quote major meme coins are down, it's more difficult for people to sell a small bag and keep going. So I think that's a bigger issue here. Yeah, just overall, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're dead. Like you kind of have these ebbs and flows that happen. All it takes is one big runner to hit for people to get excited again. So yeah, that's kind of where my brain goes.
200 million.
Huh?
200 million for Popcat is wild.
If you woke up with $100,000 that you had to spend on meme coins, would you sit here and say, I'm going to go buy Popcat?
No shot.
That's the thing. That's what you should be asking yourself. If you were given $100,000 that you had to spend in the next 24 hours, or it vanishes, but you get to keep the meme coins, and you have to hold them for 72 hours a week, would you go and buy Popcat?
No. 72 hours? No. I don't even know.
Even 6 months. Any time frame, 24 hours, basically.
What would you buy if you had to sell it in 72 hours right now?
MLG.
Really? I mean, like that's kind of on a downtrend, right?
But it's holding. So like I'd at least be able to, I think, take 70, 80K off the table.
Yeah. Like the goal isn't to profit, it's just to like
survive.
Survive.
I think that's literally the narrative though, dude. In this market right now, the game is just survive. Like we're chopping. Majors are all in this range. That chart looks beautiful, by the way.
What about
Pengu?
Pengu?
A nice uptrend.
Dude, Pengu.
Can it go much further down?
Yeah, I mean it's
like zero is a number.
Ray, it's still at 900 mil, like which is still impressive. When it launched at 4.5 billion FTV, I was in disbelief. I was like, holy shit, this thing is absolutely cooking. The brutal part about this is like time and time again, I've seen people that received their Pudgy Penguin, that held their Pudgy Penguin, received $100,000 in Pengu and didn't sell it, but because they believed in it so much, and then we're like, oh, I'm going to buy more. I'm going to buy this dip. Don't fade Luca. But in reality, like how much more can Luca do? And you're seeing some of the levers that he's going to pull. They pulled the Kaido lever. They pulled the, what else did they? Oh, they pulled the, they burned 13% of the supply or whatever. So we'll see. I have some. I bought more on the dip. I sprayed like 5 or 6 Sol at it on Sunday. That's down like 25%. So,
yeah, I was gonna say we keep seeing these like points though that we're like, okay, people were like, okay, can't get much lower here. Brief up, tick down again. Then it kind of like it crashed and looked like it bottomed again. People said, okay, well, it can't go any lower. Went up briefly, crashed again, and now we're kind of in another one of those periods. Like, can we see that same price action where like we do see like another dip here, a small buy, and then crashing down to like 500 mil? Like, that's not out of the question, right?
Why shouldn't it be like the same argument you make for this thing doing a 2x of 2 billion is why it could go down to like 500. There's no valuation on meme coins, and that's what's hard about it is like the more price. We saw the same thing with NFTs, right? Like the more the price goes down, the less you want to own it. Right. Like with Fart Coin, dude, I'm like, yeah, it's not funny when it's at 400 mil and I'm down 50%. That is not funny at all.
That's a sad fart.
A very sad fart. It's rough. Anime Coin, insane, right? Like if you look at Anime Coin now, I mean that chart has been down, literally down only.
Jeez.
So I mean, Azuki's at 3.2. They had a little bit of a rally, I believe. I thought they got below 3. Beans are at 0.15 ETH. Like those are rough. It's a rotator's market right now, which is hard, but I think it changes at some point, and we see a flight to quality on some of these meme coins. But you got to identify which ones are quality, right? And I've been like DCAing and buying like fart coin, but like I have no idea when that's going to turn on or if it ever will, right? Like I don't know. So yeah, it's brutal right now. It's brutal, and that's why you're way better off just holding the majors. At least Solana and Bitcoin, right? Ethereum, you've been getting smoked the last 12 months.
And I feel like the only way to trade right now is just trading in and out in like less than an hour or 2 hours, like on new launches. And to do that, you have to even hit the 1 out of thousands that actually does run, which is like super tough right now. Nick, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show. I heard you're going to be a little hungover today. How you feeling? I heard you're slamming beers.
Dude, I got videos of you deleting 14 beers in one sitting. Like you were stacking towers and just chugging. Like it was crazy. I was impressed. I didn't know you could do that. You were yelling things like back to my college days.
Nick in college would have been great.
Some are speculating you're still drunk.
Are you going to let me talk? You going to let me speak here? 2 beers. I had 2 beers. Okay. And I don't feel great. I don't feel great. I'm be honest. Those 2 beers gave me a headache. Okay. Things got out of control. The one thing I'm trying to figure out why the technicals on Solana right now are really bad. And why is that?
See, I don't agree with you.
Could be unlocks.
I don't agree with you.
Hold on. Let me just show you here. Let me show you multiple different charts demonstrating my position. And then Easy, you can feel free to counter me with this. Let's first start at the monthly.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely going to catch a level correctly there.
Yeah, dude. Like, what the fuck is this?
Okay, don't worry about all my levels, okay?
Basically, every $15, this thing
right off my level, called it.
Dude just deletes a couple lines for the screenshot. He's like, I was spot on.
75 lines on Solana, horizontal.
Okay, now there's 2, okay? 3. The weekly. Not looking good. Let's zoom in at the daily. Hold on. Rejected off of my level.
Nailed it. Always on point with the levels.
I mean, it actually is. Look at this. Rejected off my level.
When can I counter this bad take?
I don't know. I'm just looking at this. This doesn't look good. Now explain to me how this looks good, Easy.
Weekly chart. We got 2 trend lines, uptrend, downtrend. We did reject off the bottom side of the uptrend, which we previously broke from. Still making higher lows here. Weekly candle looks decent, closing above last week's lows, what you want to see. So if we can get a close above last week's lows with higher lows and the previous higher highs, theoretically we should push back to that 218 area next week. As we dive into the daily's giving us a nice little rejection here off of the exponential moving average. Not terribly surprising as we've seen a ton of volume around that. We hold 190. Looks great to me. That 190 area on the fib. We get a break over 210. It's back towards that uptrend. That's what we're basically in no man's land. But you're saying that the technicals on Sol look the worst. I counter you with the technicals on ETH.
Ray, can you check Slack real quick? Anyways, sorry, keep going.
The fuck, Clemente? The fuck? Technicals on ETH look god awful. This thing's even lower, making new lows versus new highs on that wick down, which is not what you want.
I'm getting fucking wrecked on ETH, dude. I'm getting fucking wrecked on ETH, dude.
Bitcoin looks great. The Bitcoin chart looks great.
Bitcoin looks good.
Bitcoin looks great. It did reject off that moving average or the 786 we got up here. But once again, I think Sol looks better than ETH. Bitcoin looks better than Sol. The hierarchy's in play.
Here's my Bitcoin because this is important to look at. Not too many lines on this one.
Okay.
Let's go over to the daily. Stand by. Look at this. Look at this. People say I draw too many lines. I haven't added these lines in a long time, but look at how well they fit. I haven't drawn these. I haven't added lines in a long time, and the market seems to be listening to Nick's lines. So to Ray, who's coming at me hot, saying that, oh, you got too many lines. When you draw that many lines, you're bound to be right. Well, all of them have been right. Okay. So Bitcoin looks like it's testing support. That said, and this had a perfect rejection below. A perfect rejection below, test off the level, creates a new range, back in the range. We're now at the bottom end of the range. Looks like we're getting an upswing. That said, easy. You could just as well get another one of these. You could get it. You could get another one of those. That could happen.
We do have the same line at 92K. I'm 92.5. I think your soul line's too low. My low side is 188.
My
ETH low is $994.
Okay.
So
actually, it bounced off my line. Look at that. Look at that wick. Literal perfect touch. As they say, it's 2154.76 is where that line is.
Exactly what math says. Quantitative easing or something like that.
Are you guys not concerned about? So we have the S&P 500 probably going to do hit another all-time high today, or it's getting close to it at least.
It needs a $5 move. I don't think it hits an all-time high today.
I don't know, dude.
Okay.
You just made up a completely made up statement, dude. That was
He's not
ridiculous.
wrong. Pre-market's at 606. It does look good.
Sorry, 60 what?
606 on the SPY. So
Okay.
take off a decimal point there.
Got it. And that's how the SPY trades? Got it.
Yeah, trades one decimal point over. DXY is my main concern here, though.
I saw it might have topped. I saw someone saying, hey, we got a top on DXY.
We did, though. We rejected off the uptrend. Back tested it perfectly.
What is the DXY?
Dollar index. So you topped here at 110, broke down, back tested that upper trend line that we were sitting on, and now pushing down. My target on this is like 105, under 105, 103.
We got head, shoulders, knees, and toes on this bad boy. We go down from 109, 107, 105. I like 105 too.
What we really want this thing to do is something like this. Yeah, just absolutely crater the economy and make our dollars worthless. That's really good for our crypto assets. If we get down here, it'd probably be something like Bitcoin goes to 690,000, something like that.
So for anyone listening, we're looking at the DXY chart, and as the DXY goes down, it's historically bullish for crypto assets.
This is how I want the dollar to trade. Down to 93, and then Bitcoin goes to 690,000.
When was the last time we were at 93 on the DXY?
Back in 2022.
And before that, I mean, the federal government wasn't spending $73 a day on sushi.
2018. Before that, we were actually down at 80 in 2014. Before that, it gets real messy. Back in 2008, back when Nick was still in high school. Actually, I think he was graduating college.
I'd been out of college for over 3 years.
What are these blue lines? What the fuck is this? Damn, the dollar was wealthy in 1985. What happened then?
Clemente was just being born.
No, he wasn't. I wasn't even born in 1985.
We said 2008.
Yeah, 2008.
Making up numbers.
Dude, why was the dollar 165 in 1985? Was it still gold standard back then?
I think it was because of, I think they were saying it was like tariffs or something. There was like a tariff president back then who like
Interesting.
pumped the dollar versus other currencies. I forget where exactly, so don't quote me on that. So macro looks questionable. We're kind of in no man's land. One interesting take I saw from Bob Loukas yesterday was...
Isn't it Bob Lucas?
It's Bob Loukas, I believe. Was the take that this is the eat each other.
That is not
cycle.
as
The fresh meat.
Bob Lucas.
Okay,
No,
Bob
it's Boba Lukaus.
All right. What did Bob say?
He said this is the eat each other crypto cycle. The fresh meat ain't coming. And D's kind of comments here. The fresh meat this cycle is a bunch of Zoomers with $100 to their name. Most will get rugged once or twice, lose it all, go back to Fortnite and Twitch streams. The other fresh meat is buying ETFs, not your shitcoin bags. What do you make of like this cycle, there isn't that like fresh like liquidity inflow coming from quote unquote retail that we saw last cycle. Most of that money is probably already here and still like PvPing on chain for whoever has it left. Like, where are the market participants coming that are going to be doing on chain trading against like meme coins that like we talk about day in and day out? Is that market ever coming?
No. Next question.
No, I mean, there's people buying. This is the take I never liked from, or I disagreed with from Orangy and a lot of the trenchers that are like, Pump.fun trenches are the next Fortnite, and this is going to grow exponentially. Basically saying that there's going to be people that are like, yo, I have so much fun on BullX or on Pump.fun and trading all of these. It's such a niche thing for someone to be like, yeah, I'm going to go dedicate my life to getting better at trading like vaporware shit coins. But why was that happen? And the problem with this right now, what we're seeing right now is what happened in the last 6 months is the casino effect was positive, where everyone was like, I made money on Popcat. I made money on meme coins. I made money on all these things. And it brought people into it. And it was the marketing that they all needed. Now it's the positive. It's the reverse, where everyone's like, I'm losing money. You see right now, someone called Ansem for losing $6 million in the last 30 days on meme coins.
That's not the real Ansem.
That's not the real Ansem?
That wallet's not actually his.
Okay, but you're seeing everyone talking about how much money they've lost on meme coins, how much money they've lost trading shit coins. They're calling Frank a scammer. They're blaming all of these people for losing money, for losing their money. And it makes people not want to go into the casino. So when that's not happening, and people right now are desperate to like pump anything, nothing, they don't believe in anything. You get this reset and you get this price action of people being like, okay, I'm out of the casino entirely.
I mean, the timeline too, if you look at it, it's been like, I've not lost more money on shitters than the last week. Like, a lot of people are in that camp, myself included. Like,
Let me on the stage, Ray.
It's been brutal out there.
Process.
Yeah, no, it's hard, easy, because like I saw people don't believe in anything anymore, right? Like, what happens with anything of quality launches, you see Cupsy buy it, you see Orangy buy it, you see all of the LA Vape cabal buy it, and then everyone FOMOs into it. You get this hyper pump to like 300 mil, and then a huge sell-off with everyone taking profits. So there's not really any point in okay, what?
Fuck Frank. Frank, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
You came on our show and swindled us.
You come on here, just act all cool, like it wasn't your fault that this market collapsed. You scamming ass piece of crap. You dirty dog. You got these little children, the 13-year-olds convinced those TikTok watching motherfucker, people that the future is the trenches. You are dirty. Orangy, you're dirty. We're going to watch. Hey, I got a live stream idea. Let's all go lose money.
We did that yesterday. We already did that. We did that yesterday.
That's all that it is. That's all the trenches are now. No one's making money out there. It's like, oh, you make $1 million on Trump, $2 million on Trump, and then you give some pennies back to the trenches, to the people that you stole from. It's dirty. It's dirty.
Did you guys see the trading setup at Orangy's trading house you posted yesterday?
Did. It's a very large living room as well. What is going on there?
It was a house.
A bunch of people.
Champ's most recent vlog.
Hold on. Who's talking? All right.
You can see the whole house in Champ T. Graham's most recent vlog. He goes through the whole thing. It's like a 2-floor penthouse. Says he pays $16,000 a month for it. Granted, they're using it as the office for the business, but
that's not that bad.
Wait, hold on. Can we pause this once? Keep going. I'll tell you when to pause, right? So we're going through the house. He goes through. this guy is trading that he goes into his screen. Yeah, this guy. Look at pause that. Look how is that all the times he's buying and selling?
No, that's cool. I think that's tracked wallets.
Okay.
Look like they have little emojis on them. I think those are.
Well, he zooms in a second and shows that this guy's up like 13 sol or something.
No,
Right
those
there.
are price and
17 sol. Yeah. Yeah, 17.68
Damn.
sol. My favorite part is
75% inside.
this guy here with the VR goggles on, staring at the computer screen. There's some like little fun things in the video like that. Yeah, so pretty cool setup they have there at the trading house.
We need to recreate that ourselves and just make it look even more ridiculous.
Yeah,
We'll be together in Paris. I think we could get something good there.
Yeah, but they're killing it over at Potion. Orangy's doing a great job. I'm seeing him. Is he joining the LA Vape Cabal? Is he like part of that now? What's going on with that?
I mean, dude, I got to give credit where credit's due. His content on YouTube, he's up to over 100,000 subs, has 100,000 members in the Discord or whatever it is. Like, the business is flowing. So kudos to him. Guy's absolutely crushing it.
Moving back to Pump.fun, I'm going to pull up the analytics on graduations, new users, etc., to see if we've seen any movement here. New addresses has like fallen off a cliff, it looks like, in the last week. We've hit like a new low that we haven't seen since November for new users. Tokens launched has been going down day over day as well. So I think we are seeing like kind of a slowdown in momentum on this. We're still at levels like well above where we were like pre-election, but we definitely are on a downtrend in terms of activity, token launches, etc. So we could be trending to an area where it's much more PvP in the trenches and not as much. You don't have as many people winning, so it's like a tougher environment and ecosystem to trade in, which is not great, to be honest. Have you been doing any trading lately, Nick? I know like you were doing a bit of trading, like a bit more trading earlier in the month. Have you been trading any meme coins, or are you just holding, or like what have you been up to?
Bro, I don't trade. What
Nick,
have I been doing? I've been
No,
working.
we were trading, Nick. We made that money on Thank Me Later. We were cooking on that shit, bro.
You made money and then dumped it on my head.
No. You made like a couple soul.
I don't think I barely made money on that trade.
Anyways,
dude.
right? Yeah, we've been trading, Ray. We've been trading.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing down there. Are you guys just filming, singing, and dancing? Are you trading? What's going on? So easy. What's your strategy here going forward then? Like, are you just basically like sitting on your hands? Are you trading long-term swing plays? Are you looking to get an edge? Like, what's your strategy in this current market?
This market sucks. Like, nothing wants to run. And by the time it runs, it ends up shaking you out anyway. So it's just kind of like, I'm more focused on finding stuff that's like a little bit more quiet that has potential. If anything, dude, I think honestly going into Kaido and looking at all the pre-TGE community stuff and diving into those ecosystems is probably the most fruitful option you could do right now. While the market chops, looking at these things like Corn, I don't even know what the hell Corn is, Eclipse, Anisha, Monad, Paradex, Quai, and Story Protocol, all pre-TGE, and figuring out if there's an opportunity for you to, quote, farm potential there, you should try to do that. Like, that's where my brain goes and tells me, like, if you are in this market and still trying to trade right now, you should be looking for ways to participate on those pre-mainnet launches and get farming. Like, Barachain, dude, Barachain's at $14. Because I was on Kaido and I was like a top 100 yapper, I'm getting 10 grand at current prices, just given to me. I've never.
They give you tokens based on your yapping?
Yeah, Kaido leaderboard.
Well, then why didn't I get any?
Dude, you're not top 100.
Yeah, I'm well above you, Nick, and I didn't get any either.
I got some, and I don't have that many apps.
Also, by the way, if you want to lose money in the trenches, go to bodogos.com/bullx. Yesterday was one of our highest referral days with 25 beautiful referrals. So shout out all you individuals. If you want to actually trade meme coins and prove us wrong, do so and come talk in the comments about how you're crushing the trenches.
Love that. Yeah, so my question was, you're saying like look at all this pre-TGE things on Kaido. I mean, I guess if you are somebody with a following and you have time and you don't mind looking into some of these and becoming like a subject matter expert in talking about these ecosystems, you could earn potential future airdrops from your social contribution that way.
I think it's even easier than that, Ray. Go look at these pre-TGE things. Start writing some tweets about what you're doing there, what information you find, anything valuable. Just talk about it. Just share the journey of what you're looking at, what you're finding. You know, like, fuck all the, yeah, this is all the dope stuff. Like, just literally outline what you're doing. Hey, I clicked these buttons and got this action, and maybe I get an airdrop. If you just start posting about these and find one you enjoy navigating more than the other, double down on it. That's it. But don't like just hold yourself up in one single area. You can see which ones are trending more. So like Anisha's trending up. I don't even know what that is. Monad's top of the list, obviously. Kaido up there. Mega ETH going live sooner than later. But like these green boxes are the ones I'd be focused on. Quay, Anisha, and the top one up there in the top right. Well, I forget what it was. Monad.
I think Anisha just got added via vote to this. People are also selling their yaps.
I want to sell mine. If you're in the market to buy them, you can buy mine for $1 per yap, just for each weekly vote.
Yeah, so interesting to see this, how this affects things, because people keep turning to this dashboard to like look at these metrics, and companies know that, so they're basically trying to be incentivized to get onto this metric leaderboard. So there's an interesting flywheel going on here. So interesting, like success you saw here with Barachain hitting $12, people getting airdropped that. I think it was like $13 million were airdropped to people just based on Kaido from Barachain.
How do you get yaps?
So essentially, you need to be like making educational written content about these.
Why are you laughing, Clemente?
No, because I have the same problem. I don't get yaps for video. Video content doesn't get yaps. It doesn't get yaps.
Neither does entertainment content.
There's an AI that parses your text, Nick, and they basically see, they don't process video, right? So they see a video from you that goes breaking, blah, 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 8 words and a video. They're like, what the fuck is this? They don't know what to do with it. So you get no yaps from it. It pisses me off too. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah, so essentially, I think like your tweet qualifies. Like they probably have like a minimum qualification. Like they scan your tweet and they're like, okay, this qualifies for yaps. You talked about X, Y, and Z that's crypto relevant. It's like new. It's not like recycled copy pasta. And then it's based on who's responding and engaging with that tweet. So you have people who are quote unquote smart followers or like smart CT users who are engaging with your tweet. They can see that, and that's how you earn yaps. And there's basically 1,000 given out every hour. It definitely rewards and educational news, reply guying on smart people, and engaging in conversations on Twitter. It does not do well with entertaining content, pictures, video, things like that. So like that's the best way to do it, is like reply guy, provide your own takes. Educational news is like the top things I would suggest.
And by the way, it is, if you are like, you are being farmed, if you are a yapper, like they are taking that data, using it for their own analytics, and then selling it. They're using it to build their own partnerships and stuff. It's an interesting flywheel. The Kaido's crushing it, but
right. And that's why it's so interesting. Like the token's interesting because they have that flywheel in place. They can offer incentives when they do their own TGE. So like that flywheel with their own revenue makes the token interesting. And that's kind of what makes the whole thing go around, because people are speculating on the token airdrop initially for value for getting these yaps. So they're using the platform, they're mentioning it, they're talking about it, they're doing exactly what we're doing right now. Like they're benefiting because we're talking about it right now, because there's incentives to talk about it and there's incentives to participate in it. So I think that's like, they really have nailed that portion of the marketing for this.
This whole thing's stupid as shit.
Yep. I mean, that's like the other, I mean, everyone just says that as well. And it is what it is. Mindshare and attention is important, and this monetizes and incentivizes attention and talking about the products that are listed on the website. But we don't have to dive too much deeper into it. It is an interesting spot to go if you're looking for a pre-TGE, different opportunities to get in, maybe on the next airdrop, etc. What else do we want to talk about? Did you see the Donald Trump TruthFi registrations this morning?
No. What is it?
So a bunch of trademarks they registered, including the TruthFi Bitcoin Plus ETF and the TruthFi Bitcoin Plus SMA. So if you haven't been paying attention, TruthFi is basically a spinoff for Trump Media. It's going to be like a financial product, and they're going to have different investment vehicles, and then included in them, it looks like there's going to be a Bitcoin ETF and SMA. So interesting news coming out there. Market didn't react too much to it this morning. I feel like
are they just farming crypto at this point? Like they're just making all kinds of money. So TrumpFi, they're just launching they're going to launch their own ETF for, it looks like, different crypto and financial products.
yes. I don't know if it's really farming. I mean, it's they have a belief in crypto. They are in the. I mean, I guess it's like a little like messy that like they're creating these products and they're in the place of power where they're pushing like positive regulation on these products. But you know, as crypto users, I think everyone's sitting here saying like, yes, buy my bags, even though it may go against kind of the initial ethos of crypto being like, okay, we don't want this to be in like sovereign wealth funds and government control. Now everyone's like, well, price is all that matters. If that puts the price up, then yes, please.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild. They're building a dynasty over there at this point. This is like it's gonna be a wild 4 years. Ray, can we also so the other thing I wanted to ask, and this is maybe a little niche, but what happened with Burwick Law? Burwick Law did a lawsuit.
Bob Burwick.
You're talking about the token?
Burwick, yeah, Burwick. I just saw some drama with Burwick Law, and I wanted to get to the bottom of it.
All right, so Easy pointed this out a couple of weeks ago. I don't have the tweet. If someone can find the initial tweet, I'm pulling up the ticker because I know the ticker. There's a court
just
case.
tweeted recently about a cease and desist. It was
Hey,
Wolf.
It's Bo Burwick Law. Now, if you've been injured or harmed by the actions of this Pump.fun, you can just reach out. We're in the midst of doing a lawsuit against them, and there's no doubt we're going to win this one. So just give me a call, Bob Burwick. My brother, Bo, funny guy. You know, you'll love to hang out with him. I'll introduce you after you come by the office. So really appreciate that, Bob, Burwick people.
So they launched a meme coin. Burwick launched a meme coin.
So there was a lawsuit, and then as part of the lawsuit, they demonstrated how easy it was to launch a token on Pump.fun, and this is the token that was in that lawsuit, apparently called Dog Shit 2. So this token, initially when this news came out, this was like end of January. Like this news came out, like it was released like early January, and then like the court cases, like I guess, were made public, and someone actually found it like on the 30th of January. It started to pump, and then kind of like ranged, and then yesterday I think they said there was like a cease and desist order. They were trying to have this token removed from the Solana blockchain. They sent a cease and desist to Solana, I guess, saying that please remove this from the blockchain, like it uses our likeness and like or something like that. So I don't know if it's somebody behind this account that's just like trolling at this point, or what exactly is happening. But
wait, so I'm up on this token.
You bought it?
Oh yeah, I did.
All right. Well, thanks for the tip, Nick. That's just cool. That's awesome.
I was at some event and somebody mentioned it to me. Let's see how much I made here. I don't know where it is. Dog shit.
Lose money in crypto? Burwick Law.
Come on down. Give us a call. You know, I've been doing this legal thing for a long time. You know, I ain't had much success, but I definitely think that this one is the opportunity for us to make significant capital, you know, and we'll make money for you. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
It's time to bring justice back to the blockchain. If you've been hurt by the LA vape cabal, if you've had Orangy dumping on your face, if you had Orangy sitting on your face and stealing all your tokens, you call us at Burwick 1-800 Burwick Law, and we will get you the justice that you deserve.
Hey, and if you want some shrimp, we got that too.
We got a lot of shrimp. We got a lot of shrimp at the Burwick office.
Why is Burwick Law from New Orleans? Like, where did this come from?
We'll invite you. We're gonna be making all kinds of seafood. We'll get some shrimp over there, and we'll cook that up real nice up here at Burwick Law International. And we'll also all right. Back over to you, Nick.
I love this little bit. We don't have Pio on today to talk about MicroStrategy with their horrendous earnings today, changing their name to Strategy to cover up a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
Their
they missed
earnings?
by $3.
Yeah, missed earnings by $3.
They were minus
kidding.
323, and they were projected at 0.
Yeah, missed earnings, and then their convertible preferred stock STRK is beginning trading today on the Nasdaq. So I guess you could take a look at how that would be doing on TradingView today, right? Are you interested in this STRK product, Easy? Do you know what it is?
No, I'm not interested in it. We had a call with someone yesterday. I'm not going to share the name, but he just pulled up and like we were in the middle of this conversation. We're like about to start talking about some like business stuff, and he just goes, "Hey, Pio, I think MicroStrategy sucks." And Pio's like, "Oh, why?" And he outlines like a bunch of shit about why it's just bad.
I mean,
like, all right.
kind of. Hey, Bo, now what do you think about this earnings situation here with MicroStrategies? Now, do you think we have a lawsuit potential here? Because I mean,
Hey,
you're
Bob
a
Burwick, I
law-
do think. Ting. Yeah, we absolutely do. Got, in fact, a little bit of that. You know, ting.
Okay.
We do in fact got it.
Hey, Bo, I need a comment from Bo about this MicroStrategies stock here. Do we think that there's a lawsuit? You're some type of lawyer or something?
Thanks for the question, Nick. Look, I think this could be a very big room for lawsuit. You cannot just change your name from one day to another. That ruins the brand reputation that you built. It confuses the consumers. They do not know what to buy. They go strategy. What is strategy? With MicroStrategy, it was relatable. MicroStrategy. A lot of people have micro, you know what I'm saying? But now they don't have that level of relatability with the micro. I related to it a lot, frankly, the micro to micro.
Okay.
There's a lot of money, but
apparently that became a penis joke.
A very long-winded penis joke.
Dude, micro has to do with Microsoft. Have you ever heard of that? Hey, Bo, have you ever
Also a
heard of
penis joke.
Microsoft? Is that why people were excited about it? Is because of their micro penis?
exactly. So when you change that and you have that relatability from micro, I mean, look, the number one thing you want to do is onboard the masses, and you cannot onboard the masses when you lose the Microsoft relatability. And that's part of the problem, especially when you're missing earnings by $3 United States dollars. I think that's room for a lawsuit.
MicroStrategy is at $336 on the day. STRK is trading down only since open
At 85. What is this strike thing?
I'm pulling it up right now. This is an interesting. Oh no, I don't know what's going on with this chart. Let's get off the daily. 5-minute chart. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
that chart does not look good. That
looks like a meme coin that just graduated and the dev rugged.
It looks like the LA Vape Cabal got a hold of that chart.
Now there is no doubt. Sorry. What's the ticker on this one?
STRK.
Yeah, STRK.
Why does it not show up on Google Finance?
It's new.
Because you're using some boomer ass software. Go to TradingView.
Hold on 1 second.
Let's bring up
Now hold on. Now you hold on 1 second.
This doesn't even look like a chart. It just looks like someone just put a bunch of dots on it.
Now I'm looking at this chart right here, and I mean, there is no doubt. Now there is no doubt in my mind that there's room for a lawsuit here, Bo. But
I mean,
I'm just looking at this chart. Take a look at this. Now just take a look at here. Take a look at here.
Now, this is just reminded me of when I went skiing back in 1985 on the Black Diamond scale. This is like a ski slope when I broke my left leg in 1985. This just looked terrible.
Bo, I could not agree. Bo, I could not agree more. You know, if you look at this price action here from $9 to $3 US dollars all the way down to 87, it was a straight cliff that they jumped on before they skied down that black diamond.
I mean, this is just downright catastrophic. That kind of slope is just absolutely terrible. The only thing that can save this chart is my sister Haley Welch. She needs to give that thing a good old too. You know what I'm saying? And get this chart back up and running.
All right, that's about it. Let's talk about.
Now hold up one second here, Ray. Now, hold up 1 second. I mean, you just pulled the STRK right there off the screen. I mean, what put it down in the banner at least. Hey, call by 1-800 Bob Burwick.
Eric,
Okay.
where do you custody your crypto, and where would you buy crypto if you're using a centralized exchange?
Hold on 1 second there. What was your question? I just added the ticker down here that I can post at the bottom. Oh, how do you turn that into a ticker?
You need to make it the rotating.
My bad. I apologize for that. I apologize. There we go.
Perfect. Now,
My next question was, as Burwick Law, you probably have to custody a good amount of crypto that you win in these cases. What is your preferred method of custody, and what centralized exchange do you use?
That's a good question there, Ray. Okay. That was uncalled for, Ray. But if you go on to Gemini.com/partner/ChooseRich, ChooseRich Nick, I don't really like that guy, but Gemini gave him $20 free. $20 free if you sign up and trade $100 of good old Solana that you're getting. Here's the deal. You're getting that $20 at a discount, because when the price go up, I mean, you're going to be sitting real pretty. You're going to be sitting real pretty. And now, I'm not the type of guy who likes to make promises, because we've seen a lot of promises made, but no promises kept from this Solana blockchain. However, that Choose Rich fella, he's been making a pretty penny.
Amen.
In this crypto market. So if there's one thing I know, I mean, I signed up over at that Gemini thing. You know, I saw that Choose Rich fella post about it. Look at how serious he looks right there. Very productive individual. I mean, he's on his iPad cranking up a storm. You know, he's writing some documents.
Now, I have a question, because earlier during this interview, we were looking at potentially using the code for Easy Eats Bodega, and there was a potential to use Bonk. You could receive Bonk as well. Got it. Now, who's this fella Easy? This dog, Roof. This guy looks like a good ass trader. Okay, he is not responding to my prompt. I wanted him to talk about Bonk.
Yes, Bonk.
Who did you want to respond to that, Clemente? Sorry, Bo.
You're so far off the rails. All right. All right. We're done. We're done. We're done. No more accents. We're off the rails. Trade on Gemini. Super safe and secure. Backed 1-to-1. Buy actual crypto assets. Not supported by Burwick Law one bit. Normal accents. They're not from New Orleans. Check it out. Gemini.com/partners/easy/PO/
They're not backslashes.
Slashes, whatever you want to call them. That's how you get your free $20 when you spend 100. Hit it up. We love Gemini. We work with them all the time. That's how we custody our own crypto assets. It's been an hour. It's been a painful 20 minutes listening to these accents. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss before we wrap here?
Yes, there is. I want to show what a backslash is.
Mm.
That's a backslash.
Forward slash, I believe he was referring to.
That is a backslash right there. Yeah, he was Ray was talking about a forward slash. We've lost a lot of listeners since Bo started using that accent.
Yeah, Raymond has not been happy with how this show has.
Easy looks mad.
Easy eats bodega.
Easy doesn't even have headphones on no more.
I've given up on the headphones.
He lost his headphones because they were making a dent in his head. I looked at the mirror this morning. I had a big old dent in my head from these. Now that's a class action lawsuit. My cranium looks like it's got a hole bigger than the hole in this morning on that chart we were just looking at.
All right. Thank you all for listening. Clemente, can you read us out in your accent?
Thank you all for tuning in here. It was just a fantastic show here at the Daily Bone Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and support if we do this show every single day out of the savannah down in Georgia. And we will catch you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. Catch you later. See ya.